Hello, and welcome to CIT-06-L1 Log Query. In this lab, we'll learn how to work with log queries in Splunk. The lab mission is to execute queries in Splunk to search for logged information about the system. This should take us about 15 to 25 minutes, and you should have a basic working knowledge of Splunk. And what you need is a VirtualBox, which we have here in the lower right-hand corner. We need an Ubuntu VM, and we need Splunk running. Okay, with that said, let's get started. We're on page 3. We're going to query the logs. It says in this log, we're going to have different queries will be used to search for specific logs. It says start your Ubuntu virtual machine, which we have here. Attempt to log in 5 times using an incorrect password. On our 6th attempt, log in with the correct password. Okay, let's try this here. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and this one here, let's go ahead and put in the right password. In many systems, you probably would have been locked out with a number of bad password attempts. So just be mindful of that. A lot of systems are configured for brute force attacks like that. Okay. It says click activity search for terminal and open it. So this is the terminal screen activities. I'm looking for terminal. I'm going to just follow the instructions here. I find terminal, hit enter. Let me just clear. Let's make sure that Splunk is started. So we do sudo /opt Splunk bin Splunk. And let's start. Okay, great. Splunk is already open. It's running. In this case here, it says go to Firefox. And let's go ahead and do our localhost, 127.08, and it's port 8000. As you can tell, I was working on this before. I get the Splunk screen. Click admin. Whatever my password is. I do not want to show the password and I do not want to save. And now I'm in the search and reporting. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so we can have a little bit of room here again. Open this up a little bit. And now search and reporting. So it says search and reporting. And in this case here, we're going to look into the var log auth. So this is the source that we're looking for. So as I always say, I want to be as efficient as possible. I'm going to right click and copy this search string, and I'm going to paste it into the search field here. Hit enter. And in the last 24 hours, let's see what do we have here. And I'm looking for the source var log auth log or authentication log. And I'm getting a variety of hits. And I'm looking at the one with the root permissions. I see it. Excellent. Now it says, let's look on step 9. Use the query source equal var log asterisk to search for all the logs. Note that the asterisk is used to display all, right? So once again, I'm going to copy my information here. I go back into our search field here. Replace our previous search with what we have here now, and we're wildcarding that, and I'm clicking the magnifying glass to get those search results, and I'll just go down to page 10, and all the var logs are shown. I have a variety of ones now. I have the installer, the syslog, and it's just all of them now, not just the auth log as we did before. And then in this case here, we're doing one more string, which is the source authentication failure. I right click that, copy, go back into our search field. click the magnifying glass. And this is where we see all of those authentication failures. Authentication failure in auth log, John Doe, have all these failed attempts. Now in this case here, expand one of the logs. So let's go ahead and take a peek here. So in event actions, so in step 13, it says expand one of the logs, click the user John. So let's expand one of the logs. We have these options here. We can expand. And add to search is one of the event actions. So let's go ahead to John. We're looking for John. And this is a user John. We're going to add to search. And this one is looking specifically for John. Let's just see if it added in them. Yes, user equals John Doe, which is our user. And now we're looking at all the authentication failures for John Doe. And that takes us to the end of the exercise. See you at the next one.